Hey there, everyone. This is Yui. Welcome to episode 25 of All the Mods 3 Expert. Today, we're going to keep progressing towards Osmium and see if we get it. Hopefully we do. So, let's get to it. Now, before we get too far, let's pick up where we left off yesterday, which was with this dumb wither builder. I tried using the shock absorber, no luck, so I'm going back to, a proven method and using reinforced obsidian from Ender.io. Recipe's the same, so it's pretty easy to get now. So I made 38 of it. That should be enough because I am using the wall as well. We need, what, 3 plus a thing there, and I do a couple just for safety. And fill it in. Of course, I don't have testing materials. Do you have power? No. Let's go with this. Then you'll have power. Always active, yep. Should be good. Alright, let's go test it. Alright, so we already made the recipe. So let's just test it and go see. Worst case, I've got to fight 4 withers, but it should be okay. Oh, it's gonna go all at once, yay. There you go. Yeah, so I think the problem is that Crusher, it drops them down almost dead and then it kills them. If it flat out killed them, it would have been fine. But there you go. Automatic nether stars. Okay, now that's one problem out of the way. Because we needed them for, something. This needs 3 of these, so you need 3 there. But then you need a block of it here, so it's a little expensive. But feel free to do it manually if you want, because, I mean, who knows how often you're going to use nether stars. I went ahead and I made the vapor just to complete the quest. Put your vest to... Yeah, see, I just don't know what this stuff does, even. To float up like glowstone? Yeah, okay. Oh man, that is causing some lag. It does not like that. We'll just let that go away. Yep. Game totally does not like that at all. We're just gonna put that away. If it didn't lag so much. Are we good? Okay. That was interesting. Okay, so we need to make this stuff, right? Is that what's next on the quest, though? No, it wants the ingots first. So let's just do that. This is an intermediate step. We already have those. We need tungsten, which I did not do. So let's go with uses on you here. And you know what? We're going to set up 2 more, right? 1, 2, 3. Wait, 4? We need 4. Thorium. tungsten, neodymium, and selenium, so 4. Although, here, you know what? We're gonna do this a little differently. Not here. Let's get chest. Go with, what color is this thing? It's like a blue. Cyan. Sure, we'll go cyan. Let's just make a chest for this. Because these recipes are locked, so it'll be okay. Grab that. Let's grab a sign. And this is going to be... what is this? Chemical combiner. Done. Missing a sign on that. Which one was that? That was the, that's the nether stars. There you go. Okay, let's break this. This now goes here. And we'll take you... I don't have a lot of room. I'm gonna set up... I don't know. Where do I need... I'm gonna set up another, what was this? Compact machine. I'll be back in a second. Alright, and we're back. So I just set up, for now, the 4 chemical combiners. I moved the dissolver in here as well. So I just have these inserting on different colors. This one inserts on orange, this one inserts on cyan. And I moved the chest in here, so what do you call it? The quarry is just dumping the stuff in here, and I moved the cobble gen, so there's a second chest out there. I'll show you in a second. Here's the input chest. For each of these, I put one of the 4 ingots. There's the selenium, what's that, like tungsten, the neo, whatever it is, neodymium, and thorium. So those are the 4 things we need. So I just locked the recipes, so as the ingredients come in here, they can go only into the one that can hold it. So it'll work out. If we get out of here, and I might add more machines in there in the future. Well, I probably will, to save room. Because, like, I'm full on alloy smelter, so I might move alloy smelter to a chest. Should be a little weird, but you can do it. If you're going to do something like that, make sure to set it to... well, that's not right. I must have changed it. Oh, I did change it. That's right. Do not push if it contains items. You need that for the Empowerer. Good thing I haven't been doing empowering recipes is because when I was moving this gear chest around because of the, speaking of which, I moved all those down 1 block like I said. But out here, I've got the chemical dissolver chest. Behind there is the cobble gen, just feeding in cobblestone every so often. The combiner is there with just the 2 recipes for now. Let's make the other 2 up real quick. That's tungsten. So we need this one. And thorium. That sounds accurate. Tungsten and selenium. There you go. Neodymium and thorium. That's all the 4 that we need. For the quest, though, we just need these ones. Which we don't know how to make yet. Let's see. Oh, there's a good amount of that actually built up. That's from the endstone. There we go, we got 4 of those. we might need a secondary way of getting this. Ender pearls. There it is. Just in case we need more, let's set this recipe. And that will go... Where does that go? I can't tell from up here. There we go. That'll fix it. Alright, now lastly, tungsten. Which we don't have. So we're going to need to make another recipe. This one, I'm going to do the elven quartz. And I'm doing that one instead of iron because, well, iron only gives you 2. But that'll give you 8, so it's a little more. We'll see. I don't know. It's still not great. That goes... Well, let's top one. Alright, and it should know how to make that quartz. I think we coded that last time. There we go. So now we should be able to go tungsten. Oops. Get 4 of them. And go. And we'll see how well that works out. Okay. Looks good so far. And there we go. That's all I wanted, right? Yep. Alright, now the slow part. So, we need to make... And I recommend doing this in... Do the casing last, because you need casing to make the core. Just the core. And we need alpha glass. Advanced circuit. We don't have that either. Fantastic. I hate these things. Whoa, that's a... That's not right. No, not at all. Okay. Let's do this recipe, though. It's going to be glowstone. 4 of those. A regular circuit. I have a bunch made from a long time ago. That's great. And powered. 2 of those. 2 of those. And 1 of those. That's 8, 9. And that will get you that. Let's make a fabricator. I already put in the recipe for this because I knew I was going to need more. Actually, I set one up without a recipe, so that'll work. Do that. Interface. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're good. And there we go. That one's good. Alright, so this one, like I said, do it in reverse order. We don't have that. Mana. Create 2. Here, this. 1 of those. Road in here. Update the filter. That one we don't need to touch. And you go there. There we go. It's just the initial setup that's hard. Adding additional recipes is usually not that bad. We should be able to tell it make a controller. I have no idea how bad that's going to be. This one, oh, it's crafting another star. This is a good way to test your automation. Make sure it's working. Boom, perfect. Have a controller. We need 3 cores. Fusion. Oh, that's right. We don't have thorium. Is that everything? Core, thorium, this. Okay, let's take a look here. Endstone, so we're getting it. Oh, that hurts. I don't like that. Not one bit. This is not 100%. Oh, okay, so the best way, I suppose, to do this is take just, since we're gonna need a ton of this junk. There we go. Put that in there. Thorium. I'm gonna say it's 2/3 of a chance, so I'm gonna say half instead. I'm rounding down a lot. I'm gonna say 1 Certus quartz gets you 8 of these, when in actuality it gets you what, like 12? No. 11-ish, somewhere around there. So we should build up an excess per craft, but you know, RNG rules, so it could go either way. And I think that's going to be everything. Oh, we could put this away. Use that stuff up. Fusion. Craft 3 of those. Everyone's happy. How much is it breaking? 11. That's not that bad. And then we'll just watch it real quick to make sure it doesn't get stuck. Refill this. Actually not that bad. What you have to watch out for is when there's no green, but there's still yellow. That means your ingredients got stuck somewhere. It seems to be working. Although we'll find out. If it's crafting that, it should have been done. Oh, maybe half is too optimistic. Yeah, it might be too optimistic. Let's just try that again. Well, we got 2 of them, though. 2 of those. Crafting 8, yeah. Did you get it? Am I really that unlucky? Oh, inventories are moving. I'm gonna have to restart my game. Fantastic. I really have no idea what's up with that. No, I'm just unlucky. Anyways, then I'll be back. I'm gonna craft up the remaining core and the 98 fusion casing. So I'll be back in a moment. Alright, and we're back. So I've got all the fusion parts, which means the quest should be done. Yep, there we go. So now we're ready to move on to making osmium. So let's set this up somewhere. Actually, you know what? This is going to get set up in that machines thing. Now that I think about it, that's the perfect place for it. If it loads. Alright, so this is going to be a 5 by 5 4 by 5. Fill in the walls. Fill in the ceiling. This is going to be a mob farm, I remember. There we go. In here, the cores go right there, like that. I kind of... do I have torches on me? Got one of these. I'm sure that's not going to cause any problems because it's going to go outside that thing. I'll never be able to get it again. Goodbye. Go free. Yep. And there it goes. It's gone. But it'll be light in here. So, no mobs. Alright, then we take the controller and we put it, right here. And there we go. That's the fusion, whatever you might call it. What is it called? What do they call it? Just fusion multiblock is what they call it. That's what it is. So I'm going to have a chest for input. This is black and light gray. Don't ask, I don't know. I just picked some colors. I have an output chest. Let's get a conduit. Conduit right here. 3, I don't know. You don't need that. Got a power cell for power. I'm going to drop that right here. I've got this linked already. Set this to output, and now we got power. This is going to go here, and that's going to go there. Disconnect you. This isn't actually going there. Extract, always, insert. Okay, so I've got an item splitter. This is from Industrial Foregoing. You put it there, and what it tries to do is to split up the items that you give it into the adjacent inventory. So I am doing this because if I were to pipe in items of... Okay, so let's start over. The fusion multiblock here, what it does is it takes from alchemistry 2 of your elements. So if we start at the top, you have hydrogen. And if you look right under the name, it says H, which is the symbol, and 1, which is the atomic number. And it goes all the way up to this, which has an atomic number of 118. And helium here is 2, lithium is 3, beryllium 4, and so on. They all have a number. Now what this fusion does is it takes 2 elements. They can be the same or different. Say you take hydrogen and helium. You put it in there, it'll add the 1 plus the 2, and the result will be 3, which is lithium. In our case, we need osmium, which is 76. So if we put in 38 and 38, that'll be 76. Otherwise, we could put in, say, 20 and 56, which I don't know if that's even possible. But looking at this, 38 is right here. strontium. And strontium's doable. We can break down gas tiers to get strontium. So I'm not super worried about getting it. Or you can break down terrasteel if you're desperate. I don't recommend that. But you can add any of these together. If you really wanted to, you can just add hydrogen over and over and over to get osmium. Totally possible. But now if we take the strontium, which is strontium, and strontium will get you osmium. So you need 2 of these to get 1 of those. But if we put 2 of these in here and pipe it directly into the controller here, we're going to get them both in 1 slot. With the item splitter, it's going to split them between the 2 slots so it can actually fuse them together. And hopefully that makes sense. If not, we're just going to go demonstrate. So let's go grab... Let's see here. Okay, first off, clear that. Switching over to processing. And I said strontium, where are you at? Right here. Break down gas tiers, 100% chance, which is perfect. You go there. Okay, so I have some gas tiers, not a ton. I think I can do almost 100. There we go. Just let that break down. The way I get my gas tiers is I went to the end, I captured a gas, and you guessed it, you just throw it in there and hold right click with your laser so it doesn't blow stuff up. And that'll get you some gas tiers pretty quick. Super easy. That's how I do it. Okay, but we've got this, so let's go clear this out. 2 of these. Go downstairs, set up a chest. We'll go here. We're not going to put in the pattern just yet. This is going to be Alchemistry Fusion. That looks wrong. Fusion. Is that right? Yeah. Alright, so now if we throw in... We're not going to do it here. Go back inside. Once it loads, there we go. Still in an okay spot. Alright. Stack size of 1. Always active, sure. So if we throw in this, and we watch here, it should split it up. Input, yeah. Output, yeah. Always active. There we go. And that's what it does. In comparison, if you put it directly in here, insert, put in 2, throw it in there. That's what happens if you directly pipe it in. So that's what the splitter is for. Then you can just throw the whole thing in there, and it'll start splitting them up. Now this isn't the fastest thing, but that'll work. Decrease stack size, no. Oh, we could. I should put them more. Oh, no, I don't want that. Nope, leave it as 1. One, we'll keep it balanced. But there you go. That's how you get osmium. The chemical osmium. We need another combiner. I don't know if I have the materials to make it. Let's do this. Go downstairs, throw this in here. There we go. So now the computer can make that. Then we can tell it, clear this, uses. We tell it that. I don't have that actually set up yet, but we can, let's see, can I make a combiner? No. I am way out of stuff. So instead, what we're going to do is that's in machines. We might be done with these. I don't think we need this for anything else. Yeah, no. So you're just for the controller. You make something later. Tungsten. I don't think we need this because this is just iron. But we could just take selenium out. We don't need selenium anymore. So if we unlock it and lock this one instead. And if we do need selenium, I could just swap it back later. So let's throw this in there, and you go right here. Okay, let's try this out. We can make 2 with what we have. And there we go. We've got 2 of them. So we need, for the quest, we need 8. Right, but we need 9? I'm going to say 9. 9 sounds good, and I don't have enough gas tiers. But you get the idea, so I'll do that off camera. What you need to do is, I would recommend, since this is a slow process and takes a ton of gas tiers, once you get your first 9, make a block and make the Osmium Seeds, which is osmonium. So if you've been doing the agricraft seeds, I still don't have a crystal one or burning spores, so I'm a little behind, but I've got the metals. I haven't needed it. So make an osmium seed with your first 9, and that'll get you nuggets when you plant it. And if you're not super sure what that looks like, it'll be very similar to, if we go in this nasty place of a mess here. Actually, while we're here, let me check on that. No, no good. It'll look something like this, where you'll have the block underneath, and then you'll have the gravel, put your crop sticks, and then put the seeds. So this one here is iron, and as seen here, you need iron is over the empowered Inori. That's what that block is right there. So whatever that block is, you put it down, put the gravel on top, put the crop sticks, and then you could plant it. So if you're trying to breed it, you would put it, you know, in the space next to it. But that's what it looks like. And I am not doing good on sugarcane. Nope. That's alright. But anyways then, that's going to be it for this episode. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.